Alrighty, welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky SC. I have forgotten to clean my glasses and we're gonna go ahead and load in. And I'm super late. I slept in a time like, yeah, this is fine. 2 hours, we can go over it today, and then while my PC was loading up, I fell asleep again, waiting for loading bed. Woo! So give everyone a little bit of chance to pop in. I think we have a door to do. Maybe two, I don't remember. And then prepping everyone's setups before we go into the next area. Okay. There we go. Glasses on. Okay. The throat might sound a bit gravelly because I kind of just woke up, but I haven't had much water, so. Yee. Okay. Thing to do would be this, and then can't do that one. We did that one. I'm surprised it doesn't say the next stage of that moon door, because isn't that like it wants Tita and a gate? It's a gate. Joshua and Chloe. We did that one. Okay, so we have both these characters, so we can go do that. Oh. My throat sees What we do? We'll give ourselves a little bit of a fighty noodles. So in the off the chance here we'll get a special encounter. Bonus 7. I did a little bit of a grinding session. It was small. After a while, I was just like, I don't know. Sadly, these guys don't show up as often as I would like. The, Oh, laggy. Interesting. Oh god, that'd vanish. Bam! Oh god, that has Death Touch on it. Oh, you don't have Thelos. That's a... Right. That's fine. I should have a revival item. I've learned to make fresh water.
That's that.
Hey, Rainbow, how you doing? Oh, just fine. Good, good. Yeah. Totally not ignoring something. There we go. Start over 3. How am I doing? Sleepy. Feels like my sinus is a bit clogged from dehydration, so I'm just sipping water, playing a game, and chatting. Ho ho. Well, we got a Joshua and Chloe door here. So, woo. Woo woo woo. I shall grant you a memory fragment, my blessing. Meow. Maybe not the best thing to do is set my woken up, but whatever. Let's just read a whole bunch. Breaking news! How? Lowero special issue? The Flying City falls. Lowero safe once more. Glory to the young bracers who saved us from all from crisis. Oh, we get a book? Oh, and this is the newspaper. Yeah! That's the plan, Rainbow. A mysterious structure that appeared last month over Valerian Lake. Oh god, I don't think I want to read this. This is basically just going over the second game. Unfortunate mission when you got hit by a tsunami. Okay, yeah, just like cliff notes of some of the events that happened near the end of the last game. What's taking you so long, Dorothy? Get a move on or I'm gonna leave you behind. Wait for me! No time for waiting. If we make much longer, the banquet's gonna start without us. Talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option, but I'm so hungry. That you could eat at the banquet, you dit. I can't walk another step. I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped lunch so you could eat more at the banquet, didn't you? Didn't even eat breakfast. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. Going 30 hours without eating is making me feel all kinds of lightheaded. Ah, you idiot. What the hell were you thinking? I can't move, carry me. Hell no. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss an occasion like this. There are gonna be, Adios knows how many famous people there. First on the agenda, snapping a photo of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess, and then he drags her. Huh? This actually isn't so bad. At one point, this very capital is placed in grave danger. Thanks to the efforts of everyone and many others, is all's well. Ah. Reading / speaking with a misaligned in is a little tough, huh? This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Claudia. Of course. All those who invited to today's parties contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberl by ending the peril we were faced with. Whether it was extending a helping hand to those in need or working to fight off threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people. As this country's future monarch, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. And then my controller no longer works. Yay! Give me a second. There we go. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all that you have done, but we just made it. Phew, we're finally here. Food, someone give me a food. What are you doing? Eating can wait. You got a picture stick. Oh no! Well, I do hope you all enjoy your time here all the same. I'm sure you're all busy men and women burdened by a great responsibilities and concerns, but today I would ask you all to cast those aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. And my controller died again. Great! That means it's basically dead. I'll have to get new batteries. Enjoy getting pictures taken, everyone. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yes, it's the Duke of Donuts, as Steve would say. Alright, let's see if we can... Nate! Click out of this for some reason, get to connect. There we go. Good honor is the finest in Liberl, so by all means, partake until you can know more. And may the gods bless this nation. He is changed! Gully really is something else. Estelle! Estelle! I'm not sure I could dress super nice, get up in front of a crowd like that, and make a big speech the way she just did. Yeah, she is. She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do as crown princess before, but from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is making me kind of jealous, though. Wish I could pull off a fancy dress the way she does. I'm pretty sure you can. You have something to say, mister? Oh, no, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly most of the time, so it always takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. When do you mean I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy with helping get Liberl back in shape, so I haven't even had time to go back home. But that doesn't mean I don't wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know. I know. Still, It really is surprising just how much you've grown even in these past few weeks. I have. Well, it's been pretty rough running up and down the country so much, but you've kept it up with ease. And your judgments as a bracer are getting more on the spot with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle. Nah, I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. What can I say? I'm glad things seem to have finally calmed down a bit on the work front these past few days. That blah blah blah. The capital might not entirely be the way it was, but it's getting there. And we can finally afford to take a breather. Yeah. Oh, look. Oh, and it's, shit. Well, let's see, Josette and... the chefs in the castle supposedly made the entire spread, too. No, I'm missing out on this. I didn't get to enjoy food back during the birthday festivities, so now it's my turn to pig out big time. I'm gonna eat until I... What the fuck, Estelle? Please don't. Why would anyone eat that much? That's not okay. What? I'm gonna go scope out the goods. Oh, look, it's Tina over there! She might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a ways to go in others. Hey, look how you doing, Joshua. Still not here with you? Just went to get food a second ago, actually. Did you hear more for work than fun? Bingo, there aren't many occasions where this many famous faces all gather in one place. There's no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. Don't think you're getting out of here without answering some questions either. We'll get to you two later. So no going home until you've spoken to us, alright? Alright. Great. Next up is the Crown Princess. Hop to it, Dorothy. I can't go on. I need something to eat. Let me have something to eat. Not until we're done. Questions to ask, photos to take. Why so mean? You should have ate something. He's even more fired up today than usual. I wonder how Estelle's doing. Fighting about Josette. So much for scoping out the food. Well, this is a good chance as any. Owe a lot to the people here on a personal level too. Maybe I should go around and thank them for a while I have the chance. Oh! I wasn't expecting to find you here. Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Gransel. It really did help us all. Oh please, I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's bail conditions. Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of your... You worthless drecks otherwise. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you. You'll make it, Richard? Thank you, Brigadier General Bright's generosity, yes. I've received an official pardon from Majesty for my actions. Probably for following the Society's attack in Gransel, right? It's good news, I'm happy for you. I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Now that the nation is at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. Can't say I don't understand, but still. Please, Joshua, you needn't look so concerned. I have no intention of refusing Your Majesty's kindness on going against your will. I feel a strong desire to settle things within myself, and I fully intend on following through. That is all. Alright then. Let's trade out my gate. So, when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua. Hey man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. Yates said he was gonna come over for dinner in Zeiss a while back, so I was just asking when he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. When we were getting off our sale, right? I didn't really mean it though, it was just one of those things you say in passing, but don't give much thought to. Ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know, being a race is busy work. I'd like to go, sure, but I've got no idea if I'll actually have time to do it. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Okay, let me think. Maybe at the end of the month that should be okay? I think that Friday's free. Think. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. Oh, Joshua. It's been a long time since I last saw you. It's good to see you again too, Professor. Well, speaking of the last time, I heard there's a plan in motion to pull up the Liber Arc from the Lake. Investigate it. You heard right. It'll be carried out in conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it'll be easy, of course. Well, your lake's fairly deep, so we can't start hauling up bits of the city all willy-nilly. So we're intending to work on making a map of the lake's bottom using sonar first. Which is going to take quite some time as it is. Charlotte, yesterday. By all means, help yourself to the food. This all tastes much better while it's still hot. Yay! Yeah. Give me a second, everyone. Alright. Should make things a little more comfortable for myself. Let's go ahead. Dean Collins. Oh, you needn't worry about this. Academy suffer no major damage as a result of what happened. It was certainly a shock to the students, but they're all back to their usual cheeriest selves now. Birmingham was actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. Okay. Pleasure to see you again, Joshua. You too, Leela. Have you been, Lila? I forget. Have you been well? Maybe Lila, like lilac. Though I wish I could have say the same for the mayor. She collapsed from overworking herself the other day. As such, I had no choice but to force her to take some time off work. That bad? I'm afraid so. She was finally able to rest and recover enough to my satisfaction. Thankfully, so she's now returned to her duties. I assure you that she's in a good mood. Or in good hands, but... No, I don't care about that. Oh. Ooh, it's finally over. Just goes to show if we endure, the gods will eventually extend our hand of salvation to us all. That's for sure, you know. Ah, man, my throat's actually not doing too well today. I went right into a massive read section, too. Oh, Joshua, it's been quite some time since I last saw you. It has. I didn't know you were here, Mayor Klaus. The mayors of each of Libero's cities and towns were invited, I believe. Not sure why when I didn't do all that much to contribute to anything, but I decided to attend nonetheless. That's not true at all. I hear the food supplies that were delivered to Bose and Gransel were done on your orders. Was particularly well received here, and we all know how dire things were at the time. You have as much right to be here being thanked for your efforts as anyone else. It was? Well, it's certainly a relief to hear. Very much. Oh, thank you very much for letting me know, Joshua. Oh, it's Sid. I'd like to take this chance to thank you again for all your team did to thwart Ouroboros' schemes and return to peace to Liberl. The debt of gratitude we owe is beyond measure. Please, you're exaggerating, sir. Might have been the ones who entered the Liber-Ark, but we wouldn't have had a chance to success if we were on our own. It's only because of you, Richard, Kurt, and the others fighting on the ground that we were able to succeed. You could say the same for you, though it is true that none of us could have brought about peace alone. Still, I've been waiting the chance to thank you personally for all you did. The faith we had in you to see your work through, in the end, was just what we needed to fight. Oh, it's Morgan. It's you. Heard you've been lending a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did with the Liber-Ark. You have my thanks. You're quite welcome, sir. I was expecting him to thank me. I wonder if something happened. Wow. Oh, it's Cassius. Ah, Joshua. Sorry to see you here, Dad. I thought you said over the phone you wouldn't be able to attend because you were swamped. Oh, swamped is an understatement. Inherent spending goods needed to get the country back in order, making sure every area has all the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work. It's going to take a while longer before we can say Liberl is back to normal too, I fear. Come to think of it, Sol and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers even Liberl's smaller villages, so we were off to cease as much while we were helping out where we could. Doesn't come as a surprise if you're the one responsible, though. Should go a long way towards helping people feel at ease. It's times like these when we've got to do all we can for one another, and the army's no different. With Ereboni and Calvar's internal politics situations a mystery to us, the reorganization of the army has had to be shelved for now, too. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs a kick back in a while. Indeed. So, make sure you make the most of tonight, Joshua. I think you need to kick back more than I do, Dad. Cecil's been pretty worried about you, you know. There's no need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there. In fact, I'd say I'm taking it too easy. You two look comfortable. Oh, look who it is, Rainbow. It's Shara. And good old buddy. Care to join us for a few drinks? The fabulous, most extravagant man. I don't be too shy now. The night is only just beginning. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before. God dang it, Olivier. Come on, we're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoil sport. Oh, I know. Why didn't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior brazier at the same time? Feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion, only Estelle's. Say, Shara, about Luciola. Silly Joshua, what are you getting all worried about her for? You needn't be. Shara's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months. This is not the time to be thinking about them. This is time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink. Olivier's flashing the Katie symbol. Booze, alcohol, party, drinks. Booze, alcohol, party, drinks. From sunset to sunrise. Right. I don't think there's ever a time to not be making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a point, though. Oh, and while we got a chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. I've got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. Well, if you say so. That docile expression of yours is so adorable. Joshua, don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Okay. Alright, well. Kevin, I was expecting to see you still be in La Barrel. Oh, sup, you were invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? Better be. Take it from me, if you don't make the most of the time like these and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later. Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. You didn't come to La Barrel when you did, I don't sweat it. Not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone too. You're looking spiffy these days, Joshua. So yeah, just forget about owing me or whatever. It's all in the past now. Not sure if I could ask this, but are you Joshua? I'm not gonna be in La Barrel for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get a chance to see each other again one day. Yeah, I hope so too. It's nice to be able to attend the banquet like this. It truly drives home the point that this nation is back at peace again. The trouble regarding Liber Arc and subsequent restoration efforts have really shown me anew how capable a ruler Queen Alicia is. She's handled all that's happened impeccably. All this happened in the Republic, it wouldn't have been resolved anywhere near as smoothly, let me tell you. This is what happens in a Republic! Yeah, you can have bad monarchs, but when you have one person deciding everything at the top to make decisions, things tend to go faster. How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Zin. Thanks again for all the help you've been given with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we would have done without you. Hey, think nothing of it. It was all part of being a bracer, really. Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point. Political situation is exactly stable over there, you see. Or, Miss Maid, I need some food. Hey, Joshua. I didn't expect to see you guys here. You were invited then? Sure was, and they just showed up out of nowhere. Can you imagine our surprise when we saw the thing? No way we were turning down some high-class grub, though, so we hurried on over. That's very like you. Not gonna deny it. Aside, thanks to Her Majesty's pardoning us, we're now free to walk around in the open. Feels like we should start thinking about how to make a good, honest living for ourselves. That's not the first time you said that. Something about wanting to start up a courier service, right? Well, maybe, but that's not the only thing we could try out. Wherever we settle on, it should involve flying the skies. That's how we've lived so far. I don't want to change now. Annalise, that's her name. Jeez. I didn't know Josette was from the nobility. Always picture everybody nobles as being real stuffy and scary. Maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there. No, I didn't. Stop it. There we go. There. For all the work we've been doing lately, it's great to be able to come to a swanky place like this and put our feet up. The food's pretty good too. Munch. I swear, it's like watching two children squabble. It's great that we're peaceful again and all, but I think these two are taking things a little too easy. I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all. Because I've been to plenty of high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before, because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I could name. Try saying I look like a boy again, see what... Look, you do. I appreciate that you have your differences, but we're kind of in a really public, really high-class place here, so could you take the fight somewhere else? Shut up, Joshua! Wow, sorry. Oh, so good. Greetings, Joshua. You done fine work with these past couple of weeks. The damage reports in the regional liberal you've been providing have proved invaluable, blah blah, in allocating personnel. Really can't thank you enough. You needn't thank me. By the way, Kurt, I feel I need to say something regarding my Bracer badge. As far as I already know, what power I have was given to me by the Society. Before becoming a Bracer, I used to commit many unforgivable crimes, too. How much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a Bracer. You know, Joshua, I've always seen power as an imperfect concept. That's why I believe people are able to use it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. And what difference is there between us? We are both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe to be right. I see no difference. Well, I can't really argue with that logic. Still can't pretend to be completely confident myself, though. Be that as it may, there is nothing to be ashamed of. You really should simply continue striving to overcome it. And while this is but my personal opinion, I'd say you're a model Bracer. Ellen? Oh, okay. Ellen. Indeed, all the other receptionists are busy. She, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, only the Grancel one showed up. Good evening to you. Yep. Thank you so much for taking the time to attend tonight's meeting. There's so much people to talk to. Oh, how are you feeling now after the time to recover, Philip? Feeling quite well, you're too kind. I do believe I may have overextended myself. That's how things are once you reach a certain age. I find myself wondering whether I would have been able to do more if I were 30 years younger, but I suppose that's a little point in doing so. I wonder what he looked like 30 years ago. Nope, sorry, Philip, I just can't picture it. How does the man does the man? Pardon? Oh, Master Knog, okay. Is this the boy you were speaking of earlier? That's correct, this is Joshua. I was just telling the ambassador about your various accomplishments, Joshua. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm the resident Erebonian ambassador here in Liberl, Davil Krenog. It's nice to meet you. Tale of how you flew on top of that flying city all while knowing it may be the last thing you did brought tears to my eyes. I were able to participate in an operation that may have brought your death, casting aside even your girlfriend's objections, I don't know. But I know this, Liberl needs more young men and women like you. Thank you for saying so, sir. Just what has the Duke been telling him? Yeah. No, if it isn't Joshua, we're just discussing the aftermath of the crisis with the Major Vander here. Fortunately, the Liber Ark's collapse caused little direct damage by itself. May not have been the case if there had been any ship on the lake at the time, but due in part to the orbital shutdown, none were. Soon afterward was quite small too. I'd say we were rather fortunate. Sel and I were able to see as much when we traveled around the lake shore. Few people were watching the city collapse, were caught up in it, and a small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Indeed, if anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came as a result of losing orbital power. The Liberl, after all, one of the most advanced nations in the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Ordinarily, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case, it worked against us. The crisis is now past, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. Nothing too full, right? I'd prefer something that brings out your bright, cheery nature. What? You'd like to give me a comment? Or like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. I should leave her be for now. No. Alright, so the Queen. Oh. Scree! Well, Sig, it's good to see you. Scree! After all he did, I say he deserves a good party as good as much as any human. Scree. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Oh, not at all. I'm pleased to see you've come. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we could meet again. I hear you and Estella have been traveling and helping with the restoration efforts? That's correct. We both want to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. Glad we did, because now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. People really are strong. That they are. I've been queen for over 40 years, and the strength of the world's citizens continues to amaze me to this day. There are plenty We like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or orbital technology for this tiny nation's good fortune, but we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome this recent crisis or the war 10 years ago, and neither was orbital technology. No, I believe it was all the will of its people to live. That's what I believe supports our country, both then and now. People's will to live? Indeed. You're race enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, you will live. Your will to live will be another great support for this nation. As its queen, that makes me happier than you can imagine. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. Okay. Now can I talk? No. I mean, I swear I talked to, like, everyone of significance. Do I have to talk to literally every dandy? No, I just have to walk up. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that's about everyone now. There's a few people I didn't get to talk to, though, so hopefully I can make another round of the party later once they're free. Oh, here we go. Go on, Dorothy, we're talking to the military guys next. Get a move on, one we haven't got all day. This poor girl. Niall, I don't feel too good. My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot. But never mind that, we've got work to do. Okay. Well, now I can talk to Chloe. Joshua. Oh, well, speak of the devil. Hey, Chloe. Finally got a bit of a break. It must be exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well, I suppose it is a little. Not too bad, though. I've had to do a lot more of them ever since becoming Crown Princess, so I'm starting to get used to them. I can believe it. Feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately. Think anyone would learn to adjust after a while? Well, you know. Probably won't be too long before it starts to die down. Just hang in there. All you can really do is grin and bear it until then, unfortunately. Yes, I know. That's exactly what I intend to do. I swore to myself that I would do all I could to help protect this country's people. Accepting a few interviews here and there is the easy part. Oh, if you say so. You really are strong. Not sure about that. I still feel as if I'm doubting myself a lot of the time. Like, I just have to keep going on out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push. Maybe so. It doesn't change the fact that you're strong, not to me anyway. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met, too. Thank you. They forgot about that. Maybe now would be the best time after all. Something are on your mind, Chloe? Could I have a little of your time, Joshua? I got something I want to say to you. Sure, okay. This way, then. Oh, is she actually gonna tell him? Where's Estelle right now, anyway? Oh, they're having an eating contest? Oh, no. I got stomachs to spare! Oh, she's picking up her pace. This could get interesting. Whose side are you on anyways? I guess I can leave her as she is for now. She seems pretty occupied. As you can see what Chloe wants then. Have I done something to make her angry though? I don't feel like I have. No! So, Chloe, what was it you wanted to tell me? Oh, look, done something to offend you. I'm sorry, alright? I love you, Joshua. Well, what? I'm sorry. I'm happy you feel that way, but Don't worry, I knew exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. I just feel like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. Sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? Oh my. How long have you felt that way? Say, Joshua, you had to met me before Estelle. Do you think we would have... Well... No. I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Sorry. I told you, don't worry. I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself, but even if that were possible, I don't think it would be what I truly wanted, because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. That's partly why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. It was worth the effort to bring out, too. It was probably the best expression I've seen to date. You can be kind of a bully sometimes, you know that? Maybe this feels like the most fun I've had in some time. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? What? Hee, I can tell you're worried about something. My instincts are quite sharp, or so I'd like to believe. Besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. Oh. How exactly am I supposed to take that? So you're hiding something, aren't you? Are you planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, alright. This still surprises me from time to time too, but you're definitely up there. Well, that's just how us girls are. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. Yeah, indeed, poor Chloe, Rainbow. Something that major, really. All the ladies love Joshua. His reaction was so cute and shy and shocked about it. Leave Estelle and get with Chloe. She God dang it, Rainbow. Boo. I didn't leave the world by the end of the month. But why? The country is finally at peace now. That's exactly why I think it's the right time. Ouroboros seems to have completely withdrawn from the country, and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So maybe it's about time for me to leave on a journey of my own. It's taken me a long time to get this far, but I've finally been able to start thinking of myself as a person, not some kind of broken doll. I was finally able to achieve that very thing everyone wants from me. It's been both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human, bad in that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from all the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh. That's why I need to go on a journey around the continent. So I can work towards atoning for all that I've done. So I can start embracing the person I now am, in the truest sense of the word. I see. But if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. Yeah, I know. It might not even be for a while. It could be a long time. I'm just not sure how to break that to her either. That's the part that's the part that's on my mind right now. So we got a lot of growing up to do, young man. Huh? If you ask me, you should just tell her in a way that comes most naturally to you. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is get those words out there. You owe that much to her, if you love her. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. Really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. It wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Plus, that kind of thing is part of why I love you too. Please stop teasing me. Just remember, it'll be okay if anyone knows you. It's Estelle. Although, if you ask me, she'll... Joshua, where are you? Oh, there you are. Look at these. They're Josette's goggles. I took them from her as spoils of war. Oh no. I'm glad you were having fun, Estelle. Make sure you give them back to Josette later, okay? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Tune into next week's issue to find out. Oh, smug Estelle face is so good. Wait, hold on. Chloe? So it's about time to return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sure. Hey, Chloe. So, I'm not sure how to best put this either, but thanks. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am. Oh. You're very welcome. Well then, I wish you both a very pleasant night. The heck? So Joshua, what did you two, talk about? Oh, nothing much. She just gave me a bit much needed motivation. Oh, really? That sure clears things up. It's been 5 years and Estelle's believed me for every single one, and I believe in her too. No, it doesn't. What motivation? Estelle, I got something I need to tell you. I'm all ears. What's up? Well, you see. Fireworks! Wow, fireworks. They're so pretty. There's so many of them, too. You see, Estelle. Side story finished. Luxurious lunch and 3,500 Mira. Oh, it ended in this exact spot too. That's cute. Wait, wasn't there oh, there's enemies around here. Okay, now that was pretty great, but as early and late as this is, late start, early closing time, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you all. I did start this really late, but my throat's actually giving me a bit of trouble here, and I think that's a good stopping point, so that tomorrow we can head straight into the next chapter, because there's pretty much nothing else to do here, except for grinding. So. And I'd rather not start a new chapter when I don't have much time here. So, that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll be sure to not frickin' sleep half my stream time away next time. Sorry about that. See you all next time. Thanks for watching.